Hello, and welcome to 4vacado. Who are we? We are four millennials who met at college, roomed together, and missed each other intensely after we graduated and scattered ourselves. We all studied the sciences, except for Robert. We each have deeply seated political opinions, except for Aaron. We are all graduate students, except for Josh. We all understand, at least basically, how computers work, except for me. These things are magic as far as I know. I'm also Robert. I'm Robert with less hair. There's also the Robert with more hair. This channel is dedicated to a conversation between four friends. We will each upload a video every other week. Today is Tuesday. Josh will post on Friday. Aaron will post next Tuesday. Robert with hair will post the Friday after that, and then I'll do that next Tuesday, and so on and so forth. We'll absolutely allow ourselves wiggle room, as we all have busy lives outside of this project. The videos will last from 2 to 5 minutes and will contribute to a central conversation. We will change the topic every other cycle, or every cycle. We'll see, we're flexible. We're going to try to avoid politics. We won't ignore current events, but neither will we serve as news reporters or sensationalizers. We will not be reactionary. Our faith, however, will not be off the table. We're not necessarily trying to use this conversation to evangelize, but we are all four Christians, and we will not pretend otherwise. We may also decide to post other content to this channel not related to the central conversation. For example, I may want to do a video about the chemistry in cooking. Maybe Robert with hair wants to post a history lecture that lasts longer than 5 minutes, but adds context to his contribution to the conversation. I don't have the money nor the desire to buy proper video equipment, so please do not expect the quality of our videos to be perfect. However, our minds are knowledgeable, thoughtful, compassionate, and honest. For that reason, I anticipate that our conversation will be engaging and will make up for lack of visual aesthetic. Lastly, we will not ask our listeners to like, subscribe, or comment. I'm sure they all know how to do that, and I do find it a little obnoxious when other video makers tag that little phrase onto the beginning or end of a video. Also, we will not monetize our videos. In other words, no ads. On the off chance we get enough viewers to justify it, maybe we can set up a donation page and mention it in the video description, but not in the video. So, our rules and context are established. I will now begin with this conversation. Why is this project important to us? For me, there are 3 functions that it serves. First is to stay connected with my roommates. We've all had roommates that are not included in this conversation, but we all 4 shared rooms our sophomore and senior year at college. Josh, Robert with hair, and Aaron are all incredible people whom I admire, and I want to continue my friendship with them in a way that is deeper than simply sending emails and texts back and forth. Second, I expect this project to grow and better me. Because my former roommates are such respectable human beings, I expect that they will challenge me and push me to be better than I was before. This happens as they dispute my faulty claims and make me compete with them to provide better, more thoughtful videos. They also know things that I don't know, and they will teach me. Third, and this is largely dependent on whether or not we ever get an audience, I expect our conversation to edify our listeners. Perhaps I'm a bit arrogant. Well, no, I know that I'm a bit arrogant, but I'm not sure if this comes from the outflowing of my confidence or my arrogance. A difficult boundary for me to navigate. But I do think that because we had access to loving parents, healthy environments, education, and other privileges, we have been blessed with some amount of knowledge and experience that could be useful to our listeners. There's always the possibility that our channel never trends and this will only ever be a conversation between 4 friends. I would be okay with that. Thanks for listening. Try not to die.